Welcome back to another video. We're starting a brand new series where I'm going to teach you how to do a bunch of beginner mini ramp tricks, and today we're going to learn the Fakie Disaster. Check it out. If you're brand new to this channel, I'm super stoked that you found us. My name is Dylan. My wife and I run a nonprofit organization here in Kansas City focused on skateboarding, and our mission is to teach, equip, and empower skateboarders. And the entire reason that we started our YouTube channel is so that we would be able to show people a little bit of the behind the scenes of our nonprofit, to show different events that we do as an organization here in our community, and to teach skateboarders that may live outside of our community how to skate completely for free. So stoked that you found us. Make sure to subscribe for more content like this, and I hope you get a little bit of something out of one of our videos that helps you to become a better skateboarder. But in today's video, we're gonna learn how to do a Fakie Disaster. And a Fakie Disaster is when you go up the ramp in the fakie position, you bonk your wheels off the coping, land in a disaster position, and then ride back into the ramp. So before you do this trick, there's a few other things you want to learn how to do first. The first thing, you wanna make sure that you are comfortable skating a mini ramp. The second thing, you wanna make sure you know how to drop in on a quarter pipe or on a mini ramp. I would recommend that you know how to rock to fakie, because you learn and use a lot of the same mechanics as that trick when doing a Fakie Disaster. And lastly, if you know how to do a switch rock to regular, it is gonna make this process so much easier. So when I do a Fakie Disaster, I put my feet right here. I put my back foot just a little bit more towards the tail, but still close to the pocket, and my front foot is directly over those front bolts. And when you do the actual trick, you will bend your knees, make sure you have enough speed to approach the quarter pipe fakie that you will be able to get up to the coping. And as you approach the coping, what you're gonna do is not actually pop your tail on the coping. I think the biggest misconception is that people think that you have to hit your tail below coping and then ollie up and land in that disaster position. When actually what you're gonna do is you're still gonna press down on that tail, but since you have your back foot in that pocket, instead of your tail connecting where you could hit the coping, when you go to pop, it's not gonna feel like a fakie ollie at all. It's gonna feel like you're just bonking your back wheels on the coping, almost like doing a lazy ollie, if you will. So as you go up, bend your knees, bonk those back wheels off the coping, and lift your knees up to your chest. As you feel that ollie start to come down on the deck of the ramp, the coping should land pretty close to the middle of your board. And as your knees are bent, when you go to enter back into the ramp, what you're going to do is take your front foot that should have moved up to the nose during that fakie ollie, and you're gonna lift up on the way back in. If you don't lift up on the way back in, it could be very easy for you to catch your kingpin. You could hang up on the way back in and actually fall forward. So make sure that you bend your knees, lift up that back truck by pressing down on your nose, and it's the same motion, the same feeling you would do when you do a rock to fakie. Except instead of pressing down on your tail, since you are backwards, you're gonna press down on your nose. That way your back truck comes up and over the coping. As soon as you feel that back truck go up and over the coping, make sure to put that back truck down, bend those knees. Remember, when your knees are bent, there is less space for you to fall to the ground if you do fall, but you just wanna make sure that your head is directly over the center of your board. If your head is leaning too far forward or too far backwards, your head is gonna go the same place that your shoulders, your hips, and your knees and your feet will go. So if you fall and you're too far in the back seat, you're probably leaning too far back. And if you do hang up and you start falling forward, you are probably leaning a little bit too far forward. In actuality, it's probably better to be too far forward than too far back. And this is one of those tricks that as you get better at it, it'll be faster. So you'll pop those wheels, smack your board on the deck, and then go back in. And honestly, when you get better at it and you start doing it faster, there's something that is so fun, hearing that sound and just being able to do it as quick as possible. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video of how to do a Fakie Disaster. I hope it helped at least somebody out there learn how to do another mini ramp trick to put in their bag. If you liked this video, make sure to like this video. It really does make a difference. Comment down below and let me know what other mini ramp trick you want to learn. Maybe it's a trick that you've always wanted to do, or it's a trick that you're struggling with now. I may have a trick or a tip that'll help you land that trick and add another one to the mini ramp arsenal. Thank you guys. Cannot wait to see you in the next video. And as always, thanks for hanging. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel for all things faith, family, and skateboarding. We will see you guys in the next video. And as always,
thanks for hanging.